Hey everyone, welcome to Alpha Bard Scientist. You've probably been taking probiotics since you were young. Maybe as capsules, maybe as sachets, or maybe through fermented drinks like Vitagen, Yakult, or probiotic yogurt drinks. They're everywhere. Most advertisements tell us the same thing. Drink probiotics and you'll have a healthier gut. But have you ever wondered, what actually happens after those bacteria enter your body? Do they really make it all the way to your intestines? Or are most of them destroyed before they ever get there? Today, we're going to follow the journey of a probiotic and discover why keeping these tiny bacteria alive is much harder than most people realize. Probiotics are alive. Unlike vitamins, unlike collagen, unlike protein, probiotics are living microorganisms. That means they can die. And staying alive is much harder than you might think. Your body is actually harsh on probiotics. Now explain the barriers. The moment you swallow probiotics, their journey begins. First comes stomach acid. Your stomach has a pH of around 1.5 to 3.5, strong enough to help digest food and destroy many harmful microbes. For probiotics, this is the first major obstacle. Then, they encounter digestive enzymes and bile salts, which can further reduce the number of living bacteria before they reach the intestines. By the time the probiotics finally reach your intestines, only a fraction of the original bacteria may still be alive. This is why many probiotic products use techniques such as freeze-drying, microencapsulation, or naturally hardy strains to improve survival. Even if they survive. Even if probiotics successfully reach your intestines, their journey isn't over. Like every living organism, they still need food to survive and grow. Their preferred food isn't sugar. It's dietary fiber and certain prebiotics, which they ferment to produce beneficial compounds called short-chain fatty acids that help support a healthy gut. But that's not their only challenge. Your gut is already home to trillions of microorganisms. When probiotics arrive, they don't have the gut all to themselves. They have to compete with the microbes already living there for space, nutrients, and the opportunity to grow. If your diet is low in fiber, there may be less fuel available to support beneficial bacteria, making it more difficult for newly introduced probiotics to thrive. It's a bit like planting new flowers in a crowded garden without giving them enough water or fertilizer. Simply adding more seeds doesn't guarantee they'll grow. Then, are probiotics useless? The answer isn't yes. The answer is, it depends. Different probiotic strains do different jobs. Some have evidence for antibiotic-associated diarrhea, some for certain digestive conditions. Some may help with aspects of gut health. Others have little or no evidence for the claims made about them. One probiotic strain cannot do everything. The biggest marketing myth. One of the biggest misconceptions is, more billions of CFU means better. Not necessarily. The strain, dose, quality, and whether enough live bacteria reach the gut are often more important than simply having the highest CFU count. This is also why some probiotic products use spore-forming probiotics. These bacteria can form a tough protective shell, making them much more resistant to heat, moisture, and stomach acid, helping more of them survive the journey to your intestines. In other words, survival can be just as important as the number printed on the label. So, are probiotics a scam? Not at all. Many probiotic strains are backed by solid scientific research, but they're also not magic. For probiotics to work, they first have to survive the journey through your body. And even if they make it to your gut, they still need the right environment to thrive, including enough dietary fiber to support them. So the next time you buy a probiotic supplement or probiotic drink, don't just focus on the biggest CFU number. Think about the strain, whether it can survive the journey, and whether you're giving it the nutrients it needs. Because good gut health isn't built by one capsule or one bottle. It's built by the environment you create every single day. And that's the fascinating science behind probiotics. Thanks for watching AlphaBard Scientist. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.